Welcome, my brother, my sister, my friend. It's great to have you on Wednesday's Word of Encouragement for the week. I thought this might be a good setting to be able to share this Wednesday's word of encouragement to you. It actually comes from Isaiah, and it reads like this: "The steadfast of mind you will keep in perfect peace." And then the second part of it says, "Because he," meaning you and I, "can trust in God." And so it's wonderful to realize, I think anyway, that in times of struggle, in times of challenges, even in times of success and joy, that sometimes our mind can become unsettled in a way, and that we can call on God to bring his peace into our hearts. You know, the old hymn says that the peace of God attendeth my way, and the writer of that song had just lost his family and was writing the song as he was realizing the grief that he was processing in that loss. And so I think it's important for you and I. You know, there's just some things that I think about in this process that I see in people in Scripture. I see in other people. I also pray that people can see it in me. And so when we ask God to bring peace to our mind and make it steady, make it calm, there's some things that change. And I'll just share a few things with you today that might encourage you. At least I hope it does. And one, it changes because you see things differently. In other words, a lot of times we see things like in the world around us, and we think one thing, but when we see God's perspective on it, we think another. We see that a lot in people in Scripture and also people around us. The other thing is we hear differently. You know, we hear sometimes our emotions and our thoughts about how to react to a certain situation, but when we hear God's perspective on it, we respond differently. And that's the beauty of this. And then finally, it's the action that comes out of that is contagious. And so I pray today that you be blessed and encouraged, and that you be of a steadfast mind in the peace of God as you go through life. We're praying for you. We love you, and we encourage you today.